Hey, it's Charlie Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Granny Janny season has ended, but I wanted to do a wrap up so that I could share with you guys the projects that I finished and some that I did not, as well as some pros and cons about this past Granny Janny season. So let's get to it. So two of the projects that I worked up last year were bags. This one was a bag to hold like crochet hooks or pencils, just little small things. I also sewed some fabric on the inside of the bag. I am still using this bag. I enjoy it, but I do plan on doing one more version with maybe some plastic or something inside to keep it stiff and upright. But for me, this project was definitely a win. So the second project that I did last year that was a bag was the blue and off-white tote bag. So I used two different types of squares for this bag. I also cut some fabric to go inside for the lining. That got lost in the move, or not lost, it got put in storage and I've not been able to get it out yet. But all in all, this was a fun project to do and I really love the way it came out. One of my favorite projects. Is pretty simple, but some of the details on this bag make it super cute to me. I really like the ruffle at the top of the bag and the way it looks with the blue going through. The heart drawstring came out really nicely, and also the detail on the straps. I like that as well. The next two projects that I did were kind of a set, but not exactly. This first one was a cat ear granny square hat. I used a multicolor squares for the back and all gray squares for the front, and some of the second color in the ears for the front. This item ended up actually being available in different colors on my website. So for the next project that kind of went with it, but not really, I did a test cardigan. So I made this cardigan using large granny squares, but I did things differently with each side of the collar, each arm, just the ribbing. I wanted to try different things out to prepare for some patterns I wanted to make in the future. So definitely keep your eye out for those, and I will be sure to let you know when we are getting close, either in one of my channels or in a channel announcement in the community section. So the next project. These were a pair of wool 2 square hand warmers that were great as a last minute gift because they work up so quickly, they're easy, they're cute. And that's about all I have to say about this project. Lastly, but certainly not least, this next project is my extra long scarf that I worked up using some big old squares and 4 different colors of yarn. I had to get this work in when I could. This project took me some time to do, but it was certainly worth it. I will definitely be making another one of these in the future. This project was so comfy and so cozy. I just loved it way more than I thought I would. Right now, I don't plan on doing anything differently other than picking some new colors for the next one so I can match some different outfits. However, I'm not 100% sure yet. I guess we'll find out next fall. So number 7 on my list is the jeweled peacock vest. I have been looking forward to wearing this. I wanted to wear it this fall. Didn't get to. When I purchased these colors, I was thinking about the peacock colors, but once I got them together, I thought it also looked a little bit like jewels and things, so that's where the name came from. But it took me quite some time. This was actually the project that I spent the most time making the squares for. Unfortunately, it's not done because after I sewed together the pieces, I found that there were some mistakes, so I had to take some things apart so I could fix that. So I'm still completing that. Plus, I never got a chance to finish the neckline or do the ribbing for the neckline. So that is something that I will be doing soon so that I can have this vest available to me to wear. So you'll be seeing this vest again later. Coming in at number 8 is a pair of summery, springy crochet shorts that are really good for like a bathing suit cover up for going to the pool or going to the beach, or maybe just some lounge shorts for at home. This actually isn't a project that takes too much time, but when I was working on this, it was around Halloween time in the fall, and I was pretty busy with Halloweeny things and also the vest, the peacock vest that I was working on. But this is another project that I do want to finish up, so you will definitely be seeing this again when it gets closer, a little closer to warmer weather, probably in a month or two, and I will be posting that on the community page once I have the date that video will be uploaded. Project 9 was not without its issues, including the yarn getting tangled up. And even when I attempted to pull this project out so that I could show it to you guys, I realized that a lot of my squares were missing. I found them pretty quickly, but for some reason they were in yet another project bag. Not sure what happened there, but it's fine. So this is supposed to be a fall vest, and as you can see, I did not get past the granny square portion of this project, but that's okay. Maybe I'll have it all put together for next fall. Let's move on to the next project. Project 10 was a bralette that I did not finish at all. I pretty much only got done what you see here, the 2 squares up top and then the 3 triangles. So as you can see, we are already up to 10 projects that I worked on last year for this year's Granny Janny. Now, I do have a couple more projects that I'm not going to be able to show you because they never made it out of the planning phase. So next year, I hope to complete all 12 projects. I am planning things a little differently, a little better, and I have come up with some great ways to keep those projects organized. However, I didn't come up with that idea quick enough to allow me to finish all of my projects for this past year. But first, let's talk about some pros and cons. So the first pro is that I always have a project ready to work on when I feel like crocheting. This is a big one for me. The second one is it's a great way to use up stash yarn. I can just take a look at the project I want to do and use that to pick some yarn out of my stash. The third one is it gives more structure or organization to crochet and other crafts that I have. And this helps me cut down on yarn over purchasing, which is definitely a big one. The only real con I have is if I don't complete my project that month, I feel like I've gotten behind on things. But I think this is mainly because I am making videos. So if I don't get that video done, I know that I'm going to have more work on the back end, or I'll have to not complete everything that I wanted to do for Granny Janny that year. So basically for me, that means I don't really have much in the way of cons. And I will definitely be continuing to do Granny Janny for the foreseeable future. Also, if you want to see the next video I have coming up, I'm going to be working on some embroidery. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out. I hope to see you here again. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.